Let's clearly discuss business partnerships and what you need to do before you start a partnership. Look, initially, when you're starting, guys, you have. Let's clearly discuss business partnerships and what you need to do before you ever start a partnership. Also, if your partnership is having a few issues at the moment, you can go back to this and reset the standards. If you've never met me before, my name's Jimmy, a coach over 300 fitness business owners across the world to help them make more money. Now, when you're first starting a partnership, you want to make sure the vision, values, and long term goals of the business are aligned. You need to know why everyone's getting into this business to make sure that you're heading in the right direction, to make sure you have the same values as this business partner, and also that you've clearly set where you want the business to be in 1, 3, 5, 10 years. But then you also need to discuss the roles. What is each partner doing? What are they bringing to the table? Is it just capital or are you doing roles within the business? And you want to clearly define that. Within those roles will also be the responsibilities. And then there's going to be a big decision making process within this business. What happens when, a big decision needs to be made? What happens when you need to hire staff? All those different things. So you want to just clearly say how that decision making is going to happen. And it could be that you have a meeting together to discuss it, but there needs to be one person that has final say. So, say you and I are partners in that decision making process. It's like, hey, if we have a big decision, we talk together. But, Jimmy has final say on everything because of XYZ reason. If we don't agree, we can go to mediation with our business coach. Okay. So, you want to have that really dialed in. And you have to have a formal agreement. I was just talking to a business owner. Potentially, they're going into partnership with their friend, which is cool. Okay. But you have to have an agreement. Okay. What is the roles? What is the responsibilities? What happens if it ends? What happens if one partner leaves? Very sadly, what happens if one partner passes away? How do we sell the business? If we have big time arguments about things, how do we mediate that? Okay. You want to be very, very clear. Make sure that you have this written up correctly and it's okay to make adjustments to your partnership agreement along the way. Every business partnership is going to end. Either you might separate for whatever reason, you might sell the business, you might close down the business. So you have to think about what happens when this ends. And then you just have to discuss finances openly. What is the capital that everyone's putting in? What is the profit splits? When are you going to take profits? What's everyone's salary if there's salary involved? What are the exit plans when this business does end? So guys, hopefully that gives you a few things to think about. And if you have a business partnership at the moment, if it's working amazing, congratulations. If it's not working well, go back and have a meeting, talk about the visions, talk about the values. Talk about the roles and responsibilities. If you have an agreement, maybe update it. If you don't, go, hey, I really want to take this business to XYZ in the next 3 years, which we discussed. I would just like to have a formal agreement set up just so you and I are really, really clear, on things in case, when we do sell the business or whatever happens. And then always discuss your finances with your business partners. You should be going through the P&L. You should be making sure everyone's doing their role correctly. And if you do that, guys, you will set up a business partnership correctly and you will have a long-term partnership that works really, really well.